Hi there, have you ever wondered how to say to continue in Dutch? Well, that's what you're about to learn in this video. There are two ways to say to continue in Dutch, and they're a little bit weird, as by now I'm sure you know that Dutch is a little bit weird sometimes. Let's start with the first one. How do you say to continue walking or to continue to walk? Well, it's like this. We blijven wandelen. We continue to walk. And you're like, is it that easy? Just blijven and then the infinitive? We blijven wandelen. Wandelen is the infinitive. Well, actually, yeah. However, there's always a however. Blijven, you might think, well, I've seen that somewhere else. Doesn't it mean to stay or to remain? Exactly. To stay or to remain is also blijven. And, if you're a bit creative, you can say, we remain or we stay, we keep on doing something. That's we continue to do. All right. And how do you say, well, we continue without wandelen? Like, we're continuing. Well, then you cannot say we blijven. You have to find the thing that you're continuing to do. We blijven, and that should be an infinitive. We blijven werken. We continue to work. So you can't just say we blijven, because we blijven, that means we stay. All right? So remember, don't forget to add something to the blijven. And what is the other option? Maybe the other option is easier. Well, the other option is, and there are actually three other options, but they're very similar. We wandelen door, we wandelen verder, or we wandelen voort. And then after the verb, you just put door, verder, or voort. All right. And now is the point when you will be telling me something weird. And yes, this is also weird because these are separable verbs. It makes the verb separable. If you're putting it with a modal verb, for example, we have to continue walking. We moeten doorwandelen. And if separable verbs are something you've never heard of, there's a video somewhere up there. You click there and then you'll get to know what separable verbs are. Now, so we moeten doorwandelen. And well, can I say we blijven doorwandelen? We continue walking. And actually, yes, you can say that. Blijven, so the continuing with blijven, is, well, it has a little bit of a connotation, a feeling, my feeling, that it's a little more persistent. We persist to, we keep on. So, we blijven doorwandelen, we persist on walking. Or we blijven wandelen. And doorwandelen is a little less persistent, but that's just a feeling I have. So you can use them both more or less in the same way. However, there are some sensitivities. For example, verder. Verder is the literal translation of further, right? So far, further, verder. And it means that you're going further. We continue walking, or we walk further. We're going further on our walk. So there are a few sensitivities there. But as a general rule, you would use either blijven or door verder and voort. For example, het duurt voort, it's continuous, lasting, or we doen verder, we continue doing. And how do you say we continue with this verder, voort, or door? You also have to use a verb. For example, we wandelen verder. You can't say we verder. You have to say what you're continuing to do. And if you're out of inspiration, then you can simply say we doen verder. We continue doing what we were doing before. One last remark. As I said, there are some sensitivities, but there are also some separable verbs with door, which have not really something to do with continuing. It doesn't have anything to do, actually. For example, ik stuur de e-mail door means that you think from what I've said earlier, you send the email, you continue to send the email. Well, no, actually, doorsturen is to forward an email. Well, you could say you send it on. So, we sturen the email door, we forward the email. And you may wonder, well, as a last question of this video, how do I say I continue forwarding emails? Well, then you can use the blijven. We blijven emails doorsturen. We persist on forwarding emails. And I hope you don't have too many friends that forward emails that are unnecessary. Because, well, if they continue forwarding emails. Well, but anyway, so that was it for to continue. Remember, blijven plus infinitive, and you need the infinitive. Same so for voort, verder, and door, you need an infinitive or a verb to be continued with. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel and see you in another video. Tot ziens!